Welcome, everyone. It's Professor Sims back again, ready to simplify radicals, part 2. Writing my S a little bit too high. Folks, today I want to simplify radicals using our prime factorization method. So let's first recall our prime numbers. Our prime numbers are numbers whose only factors are 1 and itself. So that begins with the number 2, because the only way I can get a 2 is 2 times 1. 3, 5, 7. What's the next prime number? 11, 13. 3 dots, we have others. But we'll just start there. That's at least the first, 6 prime numbers. These numbers have only factors are 1 and itself. So in the previous video, we looked at the square root of 50. And we simplified it. Now I want to simplify it by rewriting it in its prime numbers. What's called a prime factorization. So let's use what is called this tree. Let's come up with any 2 factors of 50. Does not matter how you start. It's always nice to start with the smallest prime number possible, which is 2. So we'll start there. 2 is a factor of 50, and that's 2 times what? 25. 25 is not a prime number, which means it can be factored further, because we want to continue doing this till every number on the bottom is a prime what number. So 25 factors into 5 times 5. So our prime factorization of 50 is 2 times 5 times what? 5. And again, you always want to check yourself. Let's just make sure 2 times 5 is 10, times 5 is 50. Once we have our prime factorization, remember our ultimate goal, we're trying to simplify this radical, we want to circle the pairs. How many is in a pair? 2. So circling our pairs, we have a pair of 5s. And now we're ready to simplify. So look what we want to do. Let's make a radical. We're going to call this the radical house. We've circled a pair of 5s. They're going to go outside of the radical house on a date. Mr. and Miss 5. We're going to represent that pair with 1 5. Whatever's not circled has to stay under the radical house. So our square root of 50 simplifies into 5 times the square root of 2. Let's look at another example. Let's look at the square root of, let's try 54. Let's write it in its prime factorization. So I'm going to erase a little bit here for some room. Looking at, again, the square root of 54. Two is a factor of 54, so we'll write 2 times 27. Again, it does not matter how you start. I could have used 9 times 6. 27, well, that's 3 times what? 9. Here again, we want to continue until every number on the bottom is a what? Prime number. Every number on the bottom is a prime number. So 2 is great. 3 is on our list. Let's rewrite 9 as 3 times 3. So now the prime factorization of 54 is equal to 2 times 3 times 3 times 3. Our next step is to circle all of our pairs. Here we have a pair of what? 3s. So now we want to simplify the square root of 54. We will write our radical house, calling it a radical house. Whatever circle goes in front of the radical. So we have the 3's that are circled. We will put 1 in front of the radical. Whatever's not circled goes under the radical. So that would be the 2 times the what? 3. Simplifying the inside of our radical, that would be 3 times the square root of 6. And this is how we simplify radicals using our prime factorization.